Hello everyone, and welcome to our Werewolf the Apocalypse Chronicle of Bane and Blood. This is Season 2, Episode 6, Whisper to a Scream. So let's meet our whispering werewolves, starting with Avery.
Hello everybody, hi, I'm Avery at Averydaboi on all the social media platforms. I style myself something of an internet personality, and this time zone I will be playing the Black Fury Galliard Markus Nabelstreif suites.
Very good. Az.
Hi, I'm Az, or as I was on the social media, because I think I'm funny, and today I will be playing everyone's favorite red Talon Ragabash, Timber Shakes the Trees.
Good. I wasn't sure if you were going to go any further with it. Luna.
Hi, I'm Luna, or druidbynight. You can find me at druidbynight on most social media platforms, including on Twitch where I stream. But for this game, during this time zone, I will be playing Lorelei Savagewind, Child of Gaia Theurge.
Thank you. Michael.
Hello, this is Astrix Lucid, or Aster, and I am here playing games with my friends as a Bonar Philodox, unbottled.
Thank you. Last but not least, Ramos.
Hello everyone, my name is Gilbert Ramos, aka Ramos the Nomad on all the social media. I am CEO and founder of Rolling Nomads. Today I will be playing Elias Richter, Ahroun, Ghost Council Ahroun.
Both work. Ahroun, Ghost Council, Ahroun. As always, this is a Werewolf the Apocalypse 5th edition actual play. We've gone over our safety and consent. Please check in with yourselves, as your well-being is important to all of us who are playing. All the content warnings for this game will be down in the description below. So if you all are ready, lasst uns anfangen, or let us begin, and let's return to Berlin immediately after the pack successfully infiltrated the utility tunnel that leads from Grunewald to Waite Enterprises. The way back is sealed. There is only one way forward, for Gaia and for glory. But what that glory looks like will depend on what the pack does next. The air in this tunnel is strange and dry and metallic. The walls are smooth and shiny chrome and steel, and all of you can feel a faint pulse of heat coming from these walls. Before you, the tunnel and its bundle of cables on the ceiling stretches in a claustrophobic line. The sound of each of your footsteps carries long and loud. Notice as you shift your feet from side to side, and it is up to this pack to decide what your plan is now.
We are currently just in the tunnel. Do we see any way access upstairs yet at all?
If you follow the cables, perhaps. They must lead somewhere.
I'll just look over at the cables and then look over at all of, everybody and just kind of take stock of everything. And the first thing is how is everybody? We are fine, ready to go.
Timber wants out of tunnel with tech.
Yes, Timber. It almost feels like the city and maybe even the natural world doesn't exist down here.
Human lab equipment. Yes, we need to find lab equipment. Lorelei looks a little forlorn and distant as she's looking down the tunnel. Do I see, is there some service tunnels or access tunnels will have maps on the wall? Mm-hmm. Is there anything of the sort here?
There definitely should be, but the walls are just smooth and shiny and seem to go on and on. The only thing that is, let's say, inconsistent from that picture-perfect chrome are the cables on the ceiling.
We follow the cables, and surely they lead us somewhere.
But what does it lead us to is the question. Does it lead us to glory, to battle, or does it lead us to more puzzles, more riddles, more secrets in the dark?
We don't have a choice in the matter.
We always have a choice, Hanbald.
Not when we're going in.
We always have a choice.
The way back is sealed. The only way out could be through the Umbra, but it looks like our only path is forward.
I'd use the front door.
That's
Exactly.
what Rena said. Yeah.
Rat. That is what Rat said.
I think Rena said the same thing, but it's not important.
Timber trusts Rat, and Rat scurry like we should.
And I would like to start heading up the tunnel in a stealthy manner.
Sure. In a stealthy manner. Does everyone else like to try in a stealthy manner? It's hard. It's quite large and echoey.
Yeah, if there's nothing to like really obfuscate the way for
Not really.
Unfold, it's more like I won't make loud footsteps, or I'll try to not make loud footsteps, but you'll probably know that I'm coming, so I'll
Okay.
no matter
So-
how close I stick to a wall.
Is that a consensus for everyone that everyone is trying to remain as walk surreptitiously as possible?
That's the plan because
Cautiously,
we're pouring
perhaps?
rage. Yeah.
I would just like to go to Glabro at the very least.
Okay, make a rage check.
I do not lose rage. I am still at 5.
That's rough, buddy.
I would like to activate Shrouded Aspect.
Yeah, Scarro is able to become invisible to people and cameras, not infrared. What the fuck kind of spirit? A smoke spirit. Grants this gift. Can only walk while using it. It lasts for 40 seconds. All right. So all of you start making your way, one of you invisibly, down this utility tunnel. And that's... As you travel down it, you feel like you've been walking for at least 6 or 7 minutes. And it's starting to become, you're almost wondering if you're stuck in a liminal space, if this is some more, will worker bullshit. But eventually you start hearing whirring noises, and they're getting closer to you as you walk forward. As I've already mentioned, there's really nowhere to hide, but eventually, the end of the tunnel, you see what some of you might recognize as Roomba cleaning robots, I suppose, is what you would associate them with. But they're a little bit larger, and they seem to be equipped with an external scanner that encompasses the entirety of the tunnel that they're moving down.
I would like to wasp talon them if I can.
Yeah, you can wasp talon them if you can. Elias needs to make me a wits and wisdom roll to make sure that he's not detected. Wasp talon costs nothing, but it will damage you. Dexterity and glory.
Whoever, if I'm close, I don't know if Timber or I would be closer. If I'm closer, I would like to just freaking punch at it. But if
You'd
it's
like to
not-
punch it. Strength and brawl. Elias, what was your wisdom roll?
7 successes.
Yeah, more than enough. You see that sort of, you're the first, we'll say you're ahead because you are invisible. And that sort of laser light flashes across you. It doesn't detect you. Markus, whenever you're ready.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes critical.
Yeah, like darts. 5 darts, or 10 darts, I should say, shoot out at this giant Roomba and shatters it. But then the other one...
9 successes on a critical.
The other one starts making a blaring noise. But before it can make that noise too long, Hanbald punches it straight down into the floor and smashes it. And maybe that's all that you'll have to worry about here in this utility tunnel.
Can I heal my fingernails?
Yep, that is a rage check.
At that moment, I will almost like half worry and concern and half alarm. I'll just turn over to everybody else and just...
There is no guarantee they did not have a system that told them whether these things were online. We should go fast now.
Maintenance records. Yes.
As you say that, Elias, you are invisible, not to your pack, but to any humans or anything, any cameras. You feel something crawling up your leg. It's a very strange sensation. It's wet and slick, and crawls in a circular pattern up your leg, crawls up over your chest, and up into your shirt. And if anyone was looking at Elias at the moment, you would see a snake crawling out of their shirt.
Well, we can't, right? Because he's invisible,
No,
right?
no, you can see him. Humans cannot. Cameras cannot.
Okay.
And it is the visage of Horned Serpent. But it'd be weird if any of you were looking at Elias. Because Timber and Markus, you see the visages of your patron spirits. Gorgon riding atop the great mythical beast Griffin appears in this utility tunnel. Hunbald and Lorelei, you see Rat riding atop Unicorn. They're all standing here over the wreckage of these Roomba robots. Except for Horned Serpent, of course, who is inside Elias's shirt.
Lorelei will immediately bow her head.
So since Luna was the first, let's start with Lorelei and Hunbald. Hunbald, how do you react?
I'll just smile lightly and bow my head down, and at the same time just...
I didn't expect to be able to see you here, old friend.
It's not a place that I plan on coming back to. But me and Unicorn have something real important we have to tell you. And Unicorn speaks to you in your mind, Lorelei, and agrees in the affirmative. The people here, who these will workers have taken, these agents of the Weaver, the people here suffer and must be liberated. And Rat looks at you, Hunbald, and says, my people are in here, our people. They've been taken off the streets, tortured and worse. You gotta set them free. Now, we sort of leave it to your discretion if setting them free is giving them a swift and merciful end, but we'd like you to try and save those you can.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
Unicorn, with a bit more formality, says, our favors greatly depend on you completing this. Elias, Horned Serpent crawls up your face, gets right into your ear, and says, the knowledge to be gained in here is something that you cannot afford to allow to be destroyed. You must take what you can with you. Do you understand, son?
I understand.
It is invaluable to the fight.
For Gaia.
For my favor.
It'll be done.
Markus and Timber, how do you react to your patron spirits?
Timber has the same reaction she does to all the spirits that she has pacts with. It's like greeting an old friend. She gets close to Griffin and kind of puts her head down, like against his beak.
Hello, Griffin. There is many Weaver trash here. Too much.
Griffin speaks in sort of a stilted, angry, but clear voice. Smash the Weaver Tower. Break it. Kill it. For Gaia.
For Gaia.
And you, Markus?
Markus greets Gorgon in the way that only Gorgon could appreciate. An unflinching spine and eye contact.
Gorgon whips out her blade and holds it directly in front of you. Stops a hair's breadth from your nose. Then she says, the creatures who inhabit this tower must be destroyed. This building must be burned, broken, and salted.
Creatures.
This will greatly affect my favor and the favor of Griffin.
Creatures, you call them.
They are touched and tainted by the Weaver. They
By
cannot
what
be
fault
saved.
of their own?
She stands up off of Griffin, takes her sword and slams it down, makes almost like the sound of metal sheathing into metal. And she says, "My decree has been laid forth. Nebelstreif. Whether you follow it is up to you." And Griffin screeches loudly.
Are you unwilling to hear a counteroffer? Something better?
All of the patron spirits all at once say, "We will be watching. We will decide whether you perform your duties as requested for our favor." And they dissipate.
So we smash.
I will not kill these people.
Not people anymore.
It is not right. That's a punishment for being kidnapped and experimented on is death. I will not allow it.
Not allow.
I will not allow it. Destroy whatever their machinery you must, my dear.
And destroy
I will not
those that would experiment on others, but those that are victims, we rescue. They are Gaia's.
They are innocent. And they deserve a chance to reap their own vengeance. And I will not be the one who denies them that at the end of my claws.
They are not just creatures, they are our people.
Humans.
With families, friends, memories, lives. A fire, a retribution yet to burn in their hearts. I will not deny them that.
We have to end their suffering. Maybe not through a swift end of death, but liberation.
Purpose. A vengeance to chase.
Who here owns a cell phone?
Not Timber.
I was about to say Markus. Markus has one.
Markus, Lorelei, and Elias. Well, I think the most appropriate person to be called is Lorelei. Lorelei, your phone starts ringing, which scares the shit out of all of you. Because it's so loud here in this tunnel. And you think another one of those robots is coming, but it is just Lorelei's ring. What do you think Lorelei's ringtone is?
It's,
Something really inappropriate to the moment?
no, I think it's, well, yes, because it's really calm. It's the Twin Peaks soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But
Oh, yeah,
that
that's-
scares the shit out of all of you.
Who's calling? Do I see?
Yes. It is Yasmin, or Licks the Wound.
I will answer, but not put it on speakerphone, because that would echo way too much. And say, hello, this is a really bad time. Is everything okay?
Yes, everything's fine. I am outside, as Timber requested, with Finley and Bitebreaker.
Oh, perfect. Okay, we are
You,
in some sort of...
I know. Bitebreaker knows where you are, but Bitebreaker can't talk to you. Doesn't want to do it this way. Bitebreaker wants to get into their system and talk to you directly. So she needs you to go find an earpiece from one of the security guards. She says that she can help you through it, but if you don't find one, then she can't help you. And you can hear Bitebreaker in the background sort of yelling.
Okay, earpiece. One more thing on the docket, and I'll kind of look to everybody to make sure, like...
I'm like, my fist is through the remains of this vacuum cleaner. Like, I was about to chuck it at that sound, and just...
Timber's hand is
Earpiece.
like reaching out for the cell phone.
Yes, we'll find an earpiece, if it helps, get us through here.
Bitebreaker screaming at me to say that break your phones. Do it now.
Done. See you soon.
Do you?
I do.
And so all of you watch Lorelei drop her phone and smash it.
Yes, good, correct. You understand. That was bad plan. This all weaver
You
trash
might want to
and all.
inform the rest of your pack too as well.
I do. As after I break it in half, Lorelei says, we need to break our phones. They could be tracked, probably. And Bitebreaker says to find an earpiece, and she could help us through the facility. We do so.
Bitebreaker.
Markus will pull out his phone and check to see if he has any text, because I did just talk to a few people before we came here, and I want to make sure that none of them reached out before I break it.
You have a few text messages from Bertrand, but they are just different like Pinterest boards about the type of tattoo that he wants.
What is it?
He wants a ring.
It's child's work, but sure. And he'll snap the phone.
Mhm.
Come on.
Elias? I don't. I like
Real
my
upset.
phone.
He's real upset about it because he's got all the fucking pictures of his old conspiracy board on there and hasn't
You're
had a
saying you
chance
don't
to
have a cloud?
Look at him. Absolutely not.
The cloud's a government conspiracy. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's how they track. You want real tracking. That's how they get you. That's how they get your face. That's how they get your face, your fingerprints.
Okay. Well, a
Those
little bit
touches
more
are-
reticently, Elias snaps his phone. And you see more utility tunnel ahead of you, but not too much more, because eventually you see a ladder that leads up.
Markus is going first.
You're going up the ladder in your Glabro form, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can
go up.
I,
Mhm.
as I will follow, then we'll let him go by himself, but can I try to listen as I'm at the base real quick?
Do you have anything to increase your...
I
Hearing?
don't.
I don't think so.
Level
As-
1 aspects, heightened senses. Anybody?
If only.
As you guys get on the ladder, though,
No.
I think Humboldt stays a bit behind and just...
Wouldn't it be better if the one that can't be seen goes first?
Scout ahead.
They have my daughter in there. I am not waiting a moment longer.
We can't smash our way through this, Marcus. We have to be smart.
We could smash whole place, actually.
Organ wants blood.
And
One
we
thing
will.
at a
I
time.
will give it to her.
You will. After we have
Does
a plan.
Gorgon want your daughter's blood?
I don't know.
If you don't want it, then heed your pack leader.
Hmm.
I'll be in contact. I'll let you know first.
I don't trust you right now.
I don't care. And I'll move on.
All right. So, you head up the ladder, and you realize as you get to the shaft door here, something is... You can push it, and it gives way a little, but you'll have to either shift and push, or use your human might to push it open. Something is blocking it.
I would love to use my human might.
Mm-hmm. And for the reference, these cables, they all converged up and are going up into this vertical shaft. That is a strength and athletics.
5 successes.
Yeah, it's quite a difficult push, but with 5 successes, and you almost Everyone can hear you sort of grunting a little bit as you push this door open. And what you realize is on top of it is a maintenance cabinet. And as you push, everyone in the tunnel hears this massive smash noise as this maintenance cabinet is made out of metal, as most of the things here. And anyone who has any sense notice that if anyone is up there, they're going to hear that. So does anyone else go up there? Or do they wait for Elias?
Not waiting.
Not like that. I'll just...
Remember, Elias is invisible.
I'm still not waiting.
Wait, he's invisible.
It doesn't matter. If they open that and look down here, they're going to come down.
And then we fight.
I'm not waiting anymore.
Heed your pack leader, Markus.
I'm heeding my
Lorelei-
patron's spirit.
Lorelei,
She was
you can
yours
make
once, too.
either charisma and leadership or manipulation and leadership, whichever's higher for you. And Markus, a composure and resolve, please.
Could I argue to add dots of wisdom to this?
Yes.
Could I argue to add dots and glory to this?
Yes.
Oh, Lorelei makes a face at that comment and
The
says,
glory
we'll speak on that later.
Han will just
I think
like
Timber
side
and
eyes.
Humboldt are just hanging out.
Yeah, we're just chilling. Like, oh well, okay.
Alright.
Little Wolf and Big Papa.
5 successes.
Anytime, Avery.
I'm counting. Hold on.
Well, is it more than 5? Because if it's more than 5, then you're good.
Yeah, crit +3.
Okay. So, 7. So you both sort of lock eyes at each other. Lorelei attempting to lead the pack, attempting to exert this power over the pack that they're supposed to have. But Markus isn't hearing it. Markus isn't dealing with it. Markus begins heading over to the ladder and walking up. I'll give anyone one last chance to stop Markus, or Markus will go up the ladder.
I'm not very strong and I'm in my Hobbit. No, it's not going to do anything. I make a bot. Fuck. I think she would attempt to swipe, like to grab his shirt. But no, it's futile and...
Okay. So Markus...
I would.
Yeah.
I have a question,
Yeah.
actually, as well. But go ahead. Go.
Please, after you.
With that motion to reach out, is there any chance that Markus can just reach down and pull her up to kind of like backpack on him and take her up the ladder at the same time?
That's Markus'
I am in my Glabro
strength and athletics versus, I suppose, versus resolve and athletics.
If I may.
Or let's say stamina and athletics, Lorelei. Yes.
The moment I see Marcus's hot-headed ass,
You
coming up the ladder.
don't yet. So let's just see what we're doing here,
Okay.
and then if this tussle here is successful, then we can continue.
4.
5.
Okay, so then you reach out for Markus. Markus instead grabs you and sort of takes you by the arm and wraps your arm around his neck and begins spider-monkering you up the ladder. Now, Elias, yes.
I'd like to use Serpent's Coil on the moment I see Markus coming
Can't
up
do
the
both.
ladder.
If you use Serpent's Coil, you have to drop your other thing.
Where does it say that?
Because I believe they're both full actions. Full action, Serpent's Coil is a minor action. Okay, no, you can use it. Excuse me. I always get Serpent's Coil and Spirit of the Fray mixed up. Serpent's Coil. All right, so that's 1 rage check, please.
Just putting the cabinet back over the hole.
We're good.
Okay, and a Wits and Wisdom roll.
Sick, dog. 6 exactly.
Okay, so Markus, as you begin climbing up the ladder, you see these sort of snake-like, fog-like serpents curl around your wrists and your legs, and you cannot move. But that's when someone enters into the room to investigate the loud noise that has happened. They don't have any infrared glasses on or anything. They seem to be dressed like a janitor, like a maintenance worker. He sort of investigates over by the maintenance cabinet, and he looks down, and he sees Markus halfway on the ladder, Lorelei on his back, and I don't think he can see Khanbald or Timber, and he immediately reaches up to touch his earpiece.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
If I could wrap.
Fuck you,
Or
fuck him.
Lorelei
Up.
could lullaby him.
what do you mean?
Lorelei could lullaby him.
I will trust my pack leader. I
Okay.
will chill until further notice.
All right, I'll do that then. That's not what I meant, but that works too. I meant
That's
more
what I thought you
stealth
said.
takedown.
That's what
Touch until he sleeps.
Yeah.
Stealth
You said you
Fuck
said
you.
you said
Fuck-
lullaby,
fuck
lullaby,
him.
or you said sleep, sleep, sleep. So I thought you meant lullaby.
Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go
Let's do
sleep.
it. Let's do it.
I only need one success.
Yeah, we're good. 2 successes.
Okay. And what do you sing, Lorelei? Now Timber and Khanbald will just hear Lorelei start singing. What do you sing?
Lorelei hums the first thing that comes to mind, which is the Twin Peaks theme.
That's getting a lot of mileage, that song. And all of you watch this janitor just
Comedy
fall.
comes in threes. Bring it back up later.
Yeah, janitor just falls backwards.
Before we Timber and I head up the stairs, I'll just reach over and grab onto Timber and just the building goes. Everything in it goes. You can destroy it all. But the victims, they are lost pups too.
Not everyone in building is lost pup, though.
No, not everyone.
Those ones are fair game.
I will help.
We hunt them.
And then I'll wait until Timber goes up. I'll be the last one.
Well, you can't because Markus is currently stuck on the ladder.
Great.
Timber will climb over Markus.
Perfect. Elias, do you let Markus go?
No, not yet.
Lorelei, do you
I
climb
will wait
over
for
Markus?
Lorelei will look up to Elias and say, "Scout ahead. Be quick."
And I'll nod. And if I might, I'll end it. I'll end Serpent's Coil after everyone climbs over Markus.
Okay. And then Markus, you are able to climb the rest of the way to the ladder. Who takes the earpiece?
I'll take the earpiece.
Okay. Take the earpiece, you put it in your ear. Elias, you scout ahead, and you see that this little room here is sort of like a janitorial room. So you see mops and cleaning supplies, and you see a couple of jumpsuits in here in the maintenance closet that was knocked over and opened. Does anyone take those?
Timber would like to be maintenance.
Anyone else? There's 2.
I'll just look over them and they don't fit
They
me.
will not fit you.
Yeah.
I have something for you, but it's not this. Markus, so both of you change. And Elias, you head out into... Now, what you head out into, out of this room, is what seems to be just another long sort of maze-like place of hallways. But there is something on the wall, like what Lorelei was looking for. A map, if you will. The map doesn't look quite right. It's digital. But it does have everything that you're looking for. It calls this area level B2. And in this area is an electrical room, a server room, a utility room, a storage room, something called Project Deepwater, and a stairwell.
Copy.
That is what you see. And
would-
at that point, your shrouded aspect is gone.
Yep. Shit. I would love to. Fuck, dude. I guess I'll wait for the rest of my pack to join me.
All right, so you're not going back into that room. You're going to wait up there.
Oh, if they're not.
Well,
Lorelei-
Timber and Marcus are changing into jumpsuits at the moment.
There's a map on the wall. We're on level B2. There's something called Project Deepwater. There's a whole map we can follow through. I just need to know where we're going.
Server room.
Like files?
Probably like files, yeah.
No. Tinkerbell and Deepwater and from the other place. The files that we had.
Yes, that does ring a bell.
Yes.
Then Leech came and talked more about files.
Lorelei, in your ear you hear, "Hello? Can you hear me?"
Does it sound like Bitebreaker?
You have only met Bitebreaker once.
By the one interaction I've had with Bitebreaker,
Yes.
doesn't sound like
Yes, what you know about Bitebreaker is that she is a lupus-born glasswalker.
Yeah, hi.
And she just sort of laughs and she's like, it works! Hello, Garu, Bitebreaker here. You should know better than to go to Weaver Building without blessing from Spider. It's okay. I'll help you now. I punch you later.
Sounds good. How are we gonna do this?
Well, first you should maybe tell Bitebreaker, why are you here?
Liberating lost pups.
That's a weird and broad. Are you like running a political campaign or something?
No, there's people who have been kidnapped and we need to save them. Get them free.
Okay, then you want to go, and you hear like very rapid typing going on. You want to go to Research Wing.
Research wing. We're on level B2. Could you...
Research Wing, not there.
Right. Could you direct us
Yes.
from B2?
Level B1.
B1. Okay. Probably it's up the stairs, if I could take a guess. First of all, storyteller, were we all privy to each other's patrons showing up and making their
In
demands?
theory, yes, but how much your attention was divided is up to you.
Makes sense. Okay. In that case, Lorelei will say, okay, she'll inform the pack we're going to level B1 for research. That's likely where they're keeping their subjects. Could you find a specific person? A specific subject?
Maybe.
I'm having trouble remembering. Did Felicitas have a title, like a project title?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay, that's why I wasn't remembering.
Oh yeah, we tried to read the little tags on the thing, and they were all just the only thing we could discern was age. I hate that, honey. I hate that I remember that. Anyway.
I don't have a title for like a project, but like her name's Felicitas. Could you find that person?
Is she a work for Wait Enterprises or Gilgal Industries or?
That's not going to help, Lorelei. You need to see which doors in the research wing that Bettina Brand most often uses her keycard for.
I will relay that to Bitebreaker.
Bettina Brandt. Yes. She is not in research wing ever. I mean, probably maybe she go to lunch with some people, but she does not work in the research wing. She works in the top level. It is a closed medical level. It is like a private hospital or something.
Let's go.
You need to get up there. You will need credentials from someone who works up there. Probably a scientist. You see a scientist?
Not at the moment, but we can find one.
Can we hear Bitebreaker, or is this all one-sided pieces of the conversation?
Bitebreaker can hear all of you, but only Lorelei can hear Bitebreaker.
I'm relaying as much as I can.
Have you
The
said it's
microphone's there,
Bitebreaker?
so if you're speaking, Bitebreaker can hear you, but only Lorelei can really hear Bitebreaker.
Yeah, I
And by the
said,
way, it's spelled BYTE for the audience.
Yeah.
yeah, Lorelei said that she's got Bitebreaker on the earpiece.
Where office for human. Stupid intercom thing with the button.
Okay, calm down. I think what you're asking for is where are the humans? Yes? You have to look where they are.
Specific Bitebreaker. One human.
Humans walk with
One
2
lost
legs.
pup.
They don't cover in fur. Probably
Okay.
maybe wearing a suit or a lab coat or something.
Timber rip off face when Timber get home.
Okay, you can try.
Let's get back on track here. So we need to find a scientist. We need
See, there's a key card, right?
If
If
we
you have
need
a key card,
yes.
but they're different key cards for different levels. If you want to go really high up, find an important scientist. I don't know what might make them important, but maybe beat them up and tell you what their key card number is. I don't know.
Can she see if Bettina Brandt is clocked in today?
Is that Petita Brat person clocked in? Are they working today?
They haven't been clocked out of work in 11 years.
She's here.
She's here.
Everything key card?
I'll find her.
There is only one everything key card, and that is owned by a Ebru Aden.
I can get Bettina to see my side.
Are you sure
Yes.
that you can?
Yes.
Just so everyone knows, I see you're having private conversation. I'll let you have. It's okay. I have many, many other things to do besides helping you. You are just one of many things that I do. The most power coming from this place is in the server room and in the research wing. Project Deepwater used to have lots of power coming from it, like recently, like super recently, but it is all dark now. That's just fun fact for you to have.
No, this is good information. If we need to
I know,
cut the power,
that's
we
what
know
I
where
do.
to we know where to do it.
Scientist server room, Bettina. Timber need human. We're not go.
Look, kid, you can only put yourself in the same situation like 3 or 4 times before someone gets killed.
Understand?
Yes, I understand. We need a key card. We need to make sure we blend in. I know you two have your maintenance outfits.
Empty room means leftover things to steal.
Let's go steal things then.
Now we're doing. Yes, good, yes.
And Timber's gonna take and kind of follow Bitebreaker's instructions for like the server room. And also check the pockets of this jumper because maintenance usually has some sort of key card in order to clean rooms. And if it's not in the jumper, in the
It is
closet.
It is not. It is in neither of those places.
Okay.
Would it be on the person that is knocked out?
There is one on him.
Yeah, I'll swipe it.
Read off the level. What is... I'll just look at the key card and just... What can we access?
You can access level B2 and level B1. You do not have... You do not see any other access other than that listed on this card.
Okay. And if that's the case, we'll just... Research wing then.
Yes, yes. We need to steal things like 10%, so. The only way through is forward, so.
Do they have any, like, hats or anything that are, like any, like, headwear to wear for maintenance people in the closet? Or is it just, like... Like, I don't know if they do hard hats here or if they do like flat caps or...
You don't see anything like that. You think, looking at this room now, that this is sort of a storage area. That this is just where extra things overflow ends up. This isn't really the janitorial area proper.
The dude laying on the ground, is he wearing a hat?
No.
Shit.
But he has clothes.
He does. You could strip him naked and one of you could wear, and either Lorelei or Elias can wear the third jumpsuit. Lorelei, are you stripping this man and putting on his jumpsuit?
Yes.
Okay. Strip him right down to his skivvies and you put on his jumpsuit.
I would like to activate Shrouded Aspect again.
Spend me a point of willpower. I believe that's
Sure
the last
do.
one.
This is my second to last one.
Alright. You can take a box of sadness. If you like.
You can take a box. I'm good. For the time being.
Spicy sadness.
Where's everyone heading? You're on level B2. The research wing is on level B1 according to Bitebreaker. Where's everyone heading? I can read the map for you again if you'd like it.
There is a server room on this floor, correct?
Yes, this floor has electrical room, server room, utility room, which you think is maybe where you are, but then there's also says storage room, so actually probably that's where you are. Locked junction, Project Deepwater, and a stairwell.
Would it stand to reason that a server room would have files, information, things that could be accessed to glean?
You can make
information?
me a wits, an intelligence, and technology roll. Everyone can.
I'm
Oh,
good.
no.
Markus might not want to. That might not be a good idea for Markus right now if I've rage.
I went down to 4 when I healed my thingy nails back.
Wait, what was the roll for?
Intelligence and technology.
Yeah, I don't have anything in technology.
I need willpower, Huddy. I can't roll any tech rolls whatsoever, unfortunately.
2, which on 3 dice is not terrible.
Anybody else?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Do you get an extra one for that?
I don't think so. I think it's
No, not
just
for that.
the.
I don't know, Horny Daddy gives you an extra 1 for a lot.
Horny Dad does give you an extra one for that, but not for technology.
Yeah, 0 successes.
With 2 successes, Lorelei, you think that this is not... Server room wouldn't be where you would find information. A server room is probably just giant, like, hard drives
That's
storing all the information. Not
Okay.
actually accessible, just storage.
Okay.
I mean, accessible if you have the equipment and the time, which I'm sure you
Yeah.
do.
Oh, yeah.
And the know-how.
No, if that's the case, then she'll say, I don't think we're going to find anything in any of these rooms. So, B1, research.
Timber, how do you plan on destroying this place?
They like Weaver trash. We kill Weaver trash.
Yes, but how?
We have option. Just send them in. Or Horn Serpent want all information.
But how are you going to destroy this place for Griffin? You're dancing around the question.
Because it's Timber's choice to how to destroy it. Even though Markus gave Timber permission. Timber's still deciding.
That's not what I meant. I just want to know how you're going to do it so that I can help as many people as I can.
Marcus's job is to get out people that...
My job is to get you and my daughter home.
No.
Our pact.
We fight for Gaia. That is Marcus's job.
Yes, what happened to your charge from Morgan?
An unjust charge is no charge at all.
That is not how spirits work. What were you saying, Humboldt?
It is not just the lost pops. It is not just your daughter. We fight for Gaia, and the day that we die is not today. We stay alive so we can fight for Gaia and garner more glory at a later day. There is no meaningless sacrifice for anybody else. So we stick together. We fight together. We rescue who we can rescue. And we destroy and kill what we need to.
So we get rid of it in one big bang. Elias? Big bang.
Let's make it happen.
Timber, as you enter into the hallway, and I assume, if I take it as read, all of you are heading for the stairwell to go up a level. Is that correct? No one's taking any detours to go see just what Project Deepwater is. I'm kidding.
I really fucking
those
want
key
it.
cards won't get you in there.
No.
Timber, do you want to attempt to use gem technology again?
Yeah, I do.
It'll affect the
Listen.
earpiece. That's why I ask.
I think I wait for Lorelei to go.
Because you can get another earpiece somewhere, probably, but it'll mess it up. It's within 20
Also,
meters, so you're gonna hit less Lorelei goes the opposite direction.
You know what? It would kind of upset Bitebreaker too, and we still are in that stage of not enjoying each other because we went two separate ways as Lupus Born.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm gonna maybe go ahead. One quick stop, one tiny stop.
Talking to Lorelei?
Yeah.
Okay.
Raise her eyebrow and say, "Be quick." And I'll
No.
go ahead.
And
Okay, you know my difficulty, Timber. This is a rage check.
I know Tim.
Resolve
I know
and honor.
Timber's difficult.
This is the
Yeah.
difficulty.
Song of Valor is
No.
still active though, so any willpower
Tom
rerolls is
Valor
your
is
entire
not
pool.
active.
Nope, you'd have to do it again.
For the
I
session,
continue to
for the
have my-
session, it was active. It's been 3 weeks, buddy.
Yeah, but you said this was two parts of the same episode.
Yeah,
and it
I
was
know,
going
but
to
it's a
stay
different
at
session.
the end of the last.
It's a
Different
different
session.
session.
That's
All right,
crazy.
resolve and
Crazy work.
I'm
honor.
being really
I have
nice.
some.
I'm actually being really
have
nice.
so
I could
much
have this whole
honor.
place
That's
flooded with
crazy.
fucking maintenance workers.
Okay.
I don't.
They'll just
There'd be no
be,
reason for them
like-
to be down here. Project
They'll
Deepwater.
just be like cushioning for the floor, Huddy, because we'll kill them all.
So,
You ever want to fight
did you
zombies?
redo Song of Valor? Did you do that? Or what was
Do you
it?
want to
What-
start
did
singing
you wanna do
inside
it again?
of Wait Enterprises?
It was
Controlled by the
inside.
technocracy?
Or I can keep these 5 with 2 teeth.
I guess you're keeping the 5 with 2 teeth, my love. I'm so sorry.
It's
I did
Huddy's fault,
everything I
really.
could.
Really, it's Huddy's fault. Okay,
All first season Timber no teeth. Now
Yeah.
Timber has all the teeth.
all right. So you try and jam the technology, and you realize, and again, you feel like it should work, but there's some, just like down in the utility, there's something in you that says, these cameras, this stuff here isn't normal, isn't regular. And of course it's not, because of where you are. And Timber just lets out this huge, exasperated sigh, loud enough to echo through this entire place. And that's when you hear footsteps coming down the stairs. Does anyone want to hide?
I would.
Yes.
I have no disguise.
Everyone can make
Go-
everyone can make resolve and stealth rolls. Anyone who doesn't want to hide, don't do that.
I have a dumb question, Huddy.
Mhm.
Since I'm in shrouded aspect, can
They
I
will not see you.
move? Can I move just toward the door?
Which
they're-
door? They're coming down a stairwell.
Oh, they're coming from the stairwell. Can I move toward the stairwell?
Yes.
Sick, dog. Sick,
Markus.
sick.
Marcus is just going to stand at the bottom of the stairwell because I'm in a maintenance uniform and I really don't care.
Yes, so is Timber. So is Lorelei. But Hunbald wants to hide. Okay. 5.
5.
5 is enough. You sort of duck back, sort of you sort of duck back into the room that you all just came from, but enough so that you can sort of see and hear what's going on. And 2 more maintenance people come down. And they look at Markus, Lorelei, and Timber, and they say, "Is everything okay down here? Is alles klar? What's going on? We haven't seen Michael. He's not back."
Alles gut. I think he went maybe to what did he say? I don't know. You know how he talks. It's sometimes hard to understand him.
I mean, okay. Me charisma persuasion roll.
That's I heard he went to go smoke. If that adds an extra dice or anything.
If you say that, this person whose shirt here says Hans, says, "I don't remember any women on the maintenance team."
New policy. Need all hands on deck.
Are you
2
over
crits,
from Gilgal?
11 successes.
Yeah, he believes you. He believes that Michael is weird. Are you over from Gilgal Industries? They bring you over.
Yeah.
Well,
With everything that's happened, making sure that everything's cleaned up with the closing of projects, takes a lot more effort.
okay, then why are you down here in P2?
We have an appearance to maintain. We can't just run around in dirty uniforms. You know how Miss Adam is.
Charisma persuasion. Or manipulation persuasion, if that's how you're saying.
It's manipulation.
It's Aden. If you called her Miss Adams, there's no way I can let you
I
persuade
know.
that away.
I know. And you want to know why? Because I have a trouble interacting with humans.
Elias is just invisible behind the door and just snaps someone's neck.
Manipulation of subterfuge?
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
While
That's
this is going
4.
on, in your ear, Lorelei, you hear Bitebreaker going, "Kill them! Kill them! Take their earpiece! Take their earpiece! Kill them! Kill them! Take your earpiece! What are you waiting for? Why are you talking?" Timber. Your successes, Timber.
I got 4.
He looks strangely at you with 4 successes. I think we better walk over to the security hub. Make sure that your credentials are, up to snuff.
If you want to waste time, absolutely. Lead the way.
And he starts walking towards the security hub.
I'm trying to give you time to snap this man's neck.
There's 2. There's 2 men here.
Yeah, I would like to raging strike the other one directly in the jaw.
Yeah, strength and brawl, see if you kill him or not.
Can I make my rage check to add my glory to this?
You can. Elias, are you
Hold
snapping
on.
the other guy's neck? Strength and brawl?
Absolutely.
Go for it.
I'm just waiting this whole time like a fucking ready to pounce. Just
I am
Why are we
gonna go
wearing our
to-
maintenance uniforms, if not to
I am-
murder?
I am gonna go to 3 rage.
These are our murdering outfits.
murderous fit.
Oh boy, here I go murdering again. I'm going to, as soon as I see that they're about to attack, can I just make sure that it is okay by I'm just gonna time it to if they don't, if they're attacking them,
Make sure is that it's what do you mean by that?
as in I'm readying myself to burst out of the door and just
Yes.
trample
yes.
one of them
Yes,
if
yes.
they don't
Absolutely.
die. Essentially, is what it is.
Absolutely. Markus,
Teeth.
you're going to okay, we'll get back to that. Elias.
7.
7. Yeah, so Elias very easily snaps his neck. Lorelei and Timber and Hanbald, you witness that, and then you look over at Markus, and Markus has you're in Hamid. To wear the maintenance outfit, you have to be in Hamid form. So could you use Raging Strike at all, actually, before we do this?
Maybe not. I might have to re-roll the pool.
Let me check, because I forgot that you can't be in Glabro wearing that maintenance outfit because you're too tall.
I thought I was gonna be like just like swole up in the maintenance outfit.
No, it's
just,
Raging
like-
Strike is any form. Any form.
Oh, nice.
So you just absolutely start wailing. You one strike, you break his jaw, the jaw almost dislocates all the way to the other side of his face. He spins around, lands on the floor. And would you like to describe for me how you murder him as he is laying on the floor with his jaw completely dislocated?
I think in a mix of like, I knew I was going to hit him hard, but not that hard, right? Markus reaches down to like grab the back of the collar of his maintenance uniform and like grab him by the hair and flip him over. And I think in that like fear, he literally just pulls his head off his shoulders.
All of you witness Elias very precisely breaks this man's neck. He crumples like a sack of potatoes. Markus is spraying blood everywhere as he tears this man's neck right off from his shoulders, and the blood sprays everywhere like a firebird.
Now we actually clean up.
Shit.
And Timber's gonna take and walk over and hold on. It is any form. Timber's gonna lick the
Hidden
blood.
Killer is not any
and
form.
grab.
You wish.
I said any form.
Hidden Killer is Krinos, Glaber, or Hispo.
Damn it.
You wish.
Okay, Timber's gonna take off the top half of the maintenance uniform and switch to Glabro. And start licking at the blood, cleaning it up. I'm gonna grab the head, the body, and the other bodies and throw them down the hole.
All right. While you're doing that, which form are you switching to?
You said it was Glabro, Krinos, or
Hispo.
Hispo? Yeah.
So you're
Yeah,
Hispo?
Glabro, because that way I can...
Well, you can take the maintenance suit off, switch to Hispo, start licking everything up if that's how you want to do it. And the rest of them can take these bodies and dump them in the
I could just
maintenance
grab
hole.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just I'll pick both of them up and just.
I'm just gonna start
Yeah.
licking the hallway.
Yeah, spend a point of willpower. Lorelei in your ear, Bitebringer going, don't forget, take the earpieces. Take the earpieces. Maybe the one whose neck broken, I heard the snap. Good sound. Take that to maintenance outfit, maybe for Wyrm foe. But the one covered in blood, you don't want that one. That won't get you anywhere.
Right. And as Humboldt is walking by, I'll just be like, good. Take the earpieces out.
Take off the maintenance outfit.
Yep.
And
Elias
then-
can have that maintenance outfit. Who wants the other two earpieces? We have Markus, Conbald, and Elias. Who wants them?
I'll take one.
I'll take one.
Conbald. Okay. So you can all hear Bitebringer as well. Yes, Conbald, sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm just after all that's said and done, I'll just drop them down the service tunnel. Yeah, I'll hopefully not get as try to get as little blood on the trail as possible.
It's okay, because Timber is following right behind you in Hispo form, licking the blood up. And you get a little on yourself, and it stains your shirt, but Timber sort of leans up, puts paws up on you, and licks the blood off, and the blood comes right out of the fabric.
Convenient.
Ragabash.
Yes, Timber is good at what Timber does. Everyone forgets.
And I'm gonna clean up around the maintenance. Because is it a door or is it just something's in the way?
The room to the storage room is a doored room. The
Okay.
shaft is also a door in the floor.
Excellent. I'm just gonna shove that door shut and maybe push
Put the maintenance
thing
cabinet back
the
over
top.
it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna shove it
Perfect.
shoulder.
So, can I take it as read that everyone is going to head up to the stairwell now? Now that other guy is just asleep. Do you dump
I
his
threw him
body down there?
too.
Okay, well
Yeah,
he's alive but asleep.
Sucks for him.
He definitely can't get back up with that maintenance cabinet in the way. So you've only killed 2 people. Good job. Can I take it as read everyone's heading up the stairs?
Wait, hold on. Are you dumping him completely down the stair? How long is the stairwell?
Timber
Well-
doesn't care. I'm so
well-
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well,
I care.
In all honesty,
have fun catching a double murder
it's
charge,
at least
brother. It's
in
not on us.
all honesty, this man is definitely not going to be able to stand up right away if he hasn't paralyzed himself falling down.
Knock him.
Or Michelle.
Michelle, which is how you say Michael in German, by the way.
Yeah. I think for the sake of it, knowing how long Hanbaros has saved stupid humans, just make sure he goes down like feet first before we go, so it's not like
as in
and
he lands on the dead bodies for cushioning.
he lands on the dead bodies, if anything, and then he's probably gonna shatter his ankles or something like that.
Mhm.
But he's definitely not going to just immediately land on his neck and snap his neck.
That's so nice of you. Rat would be
No.
so proud. All right. So all of you, now that the stairwell's clear of people because they're dead, you can head up to the stairwell. And as you do, you see another electronic map on the wall. And this area is called Level B1, as Bitebreaker already told you. It has a security hub, a break room, a locked junction labeled Research Wing, and an elevator.
I'm gonna head to the research wing, and my plan is to go find a scientist and use Crow's laughter on them if I can.
Come to the research wing, and you can tell that this room is massively large. It's the largest room that you've come across, but none of you went to Detour to Project Deepwater. And you see that there is a small window. It's grated, though, so you can't really see through it. You don't see anyone in there from this side, but someone will have to swipe their keycard and enter in. Or, I should say, just tap their keycard.
Yeah, Hans is accessing the room, obviously.
Obviously. Actually, right next to the door, a little farther down from the door, you see some cleaning supplies. Someone was going to go in there and clean.
I'll grab them.
Perfect. So, a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass research room. All right, who taps their keycard? Elias taps the keycard. Elias is first in. And the door opens or buzzes, and you push it open. You all enter into the research wing. And I'm going to have us take our break right here because there's a lot of shit in this research wing. We're back. The werewolves are not deep in the heart of Wayne Enterprises, not yet, but they are inside the research wing, and they're looking for a scientist. Now, when you enter into the research wing, it is exactly what you expect it to look like. There's lots of lab equipment here. There's lots of high-tech equipment in here, including laptops, but other things that you might not recognize. There seems to be rooms inside of this room as well. And there is a giant clock on the wall that is counting down 15 minutes. It's right now at 13 minutes and 59 seconds. You're not sure what it's counting down to, but there's no people in here at the moment. So if everyone could make me a wits and investigation, Elias, you get an extra die for this because of Horned Serpent. If anyone hits 12 successes, which I don't think they would, they are going to learn some interesting things about the Shadow Bane. But I don't think anyone is going to get that.
Me and my 5 dice have high hopes and many delusions. That is 3 successes.
Oh, excuse me, 13 successes would get you something about the Shadow Bane. Excuse me.
Yeah, I believe even if I crit all 4 dice, that was not going to be it. So
I'm simply not rolling. I have 2 dice.
I'm so sorry. I need you to roll. I'm going to insist as the storyteller for you to roll.
Watch me roll teeth here.
That's the point.
Timber.
I rolled 3.
3. Lorelei. 3.
3.
Elias.
6.
And Markus.
Failure and a tooth.
Failure and a tooth, so a bestial failure. That's perfect. So we are going to start with Elias. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, Elias, you come across a few different things. You start looking at all of these all this lab equipment and all of these labels and stuff, and eventually you come across these canisters, and one of them is labeled R condensate. And you start looking at some of the papers around here and what they're working on, and you can determine that they're working on some sort of way of, based on the experiment notes that are handwritten notes of from other places in Europe, not here in Germany. They've experimented on Garou before, and they're trying to find a way to extract rage from Garou and harness it. And you're flipping through these, and you see some from Poland, and some from Italy, some from Ireland, and then you see one Germany at the very end of the page notes. And you see they were extracted from a place in the Black Forest. They are all of these labeled deceased. So if you could make me a Harano check, please. That is all of your unspent Harano and Hoglosk. Roll those together, please.
5 successes.
Okay, you do not gain any Harano. Lorelei. Actually, I'm going to hold on. Lorelei and Humboldt, I'm going to hold on to you. But I'm going to go to Timber first. Timber, you start looking around. You don't know what any of this stuff is, or what any of it means. But you do recognize something. You see an iPad or a tablet that's sort of up on a table here. And it is a map of Berlin, and it's overlaid with a glowing geometric grid. And certain parts of Berlin are glowing. Some of those places you know of, although you may never have been there. You see Berghain glowing, the nightclub that you went to. You see Peacock Island glowing. You see your home in Potsdam glowing. So can you make me a Hoglosk check, please? That is all of your unspent boxes in Harano and Hoglosk. Roll them together.
That is 3 successes.
You do not gain a box of Hoglosk, but you may increase your rage. Humboldt and Lorelei, you sort of start walking into this other room that's attached to this room. And you see there's people in here. They're strapped to these chairs. It's like sort of like a movie theater almost. There's 2 rows of 6 chairs. And they're wearing something on their head. It's all attached to a single laptop. And they're watching something that you really can't make a whole lot of sense of. They're watching a projection of these images. And it's images of people being good and sort of like this weird 1950s Pleasantville thing that they're watching. And every once in a while, intermittently, it is cut with violence and death and illness and immorality, you might say. And then it goes back to this sort of pleasantness. And this is all that they're watching. They're not moving. They're very slowly breathing. Their heart rate is really, really slow. They seem to be very unresponsive, very emotionless. And 2 of them are starting, looks like they're losing their hair and they're turning gray.
Vibreaker, speak to me. Are they connected to anything that if I tear all of this out, is it going to affect them?
Honestly, I'm more concerned about what is happening to them. Why they changing color?
I'm concerned about that too, but answer my question.
Go to the computer.
I'm gonna go to the computer.
And it is sort of in a command prompt here, or like a PowerShell. And she sort of indicates to you what to type in. So maybe what's the technology? Or if Lorelei has better dots in technology, this can help.
Yeah, I'll just look at Lorelei for this.
What's your dots in technology, Lorelei? None. So it's up to you, Humboldt. Oh, what's your wits?
I have 3 dots in wits.
Yeah, I'll just kind of let you do that while I look over. Mm-hmm. And also, at this point, I would like an extra. Can I increase my rage?
I'll allow it.
3 successes on 3 dice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's hard. Vibreaker talks really fast, and sometimes she uses technical terms that you don't necessarily know. And like she'll say, like, "No, not an M dash. We are not writing a college essay."
Sorry.
But eventually you get it in there, and the projector shuts down. And the people are just sitting there.
I'm gonna take off one of the headsets and see if
You'll have to be very delicate. It's a very clockwork orange. Their eyes are forced open.
yeah, I will take off one of the headsets if I can.
Could I help with this with the dot medicine?
Yes. Both of you can roll me composure, and let's do composure and dexterity rolls.
6 on a crit.
6. Okay. Hanbald, you remove some of the ones that seem a little bit easier to remove, especially the ones that aren't gray. Lorelei, you go over to the 2 who are gray and losing their hair, and you are more delicate in removing the helmets. And one of them says to you, order is safety. Deviation is error.
Do they look at me? Do they just say that it was a dead expression?
Yes.
Okay.
What about the other ones that I freed?
The others seem exhausted, like they haven't slept, like they haven't eaten. They sort of slump back in the chairs, and all of them start promptly falling asleep. But the 2 gray ones just keep staring forward as if the projection is still there, and they keep repeating those words. Order is safety, deviation is error.
Can you put them to sleep somehow?
Yeah, I can. And I will use Lullaby on this room.
Yeah, do you want to sing the Twin Peaks song again?
I want to sing the Twin Peaks song.
Okay, well, it's because there's such bad shape, and we'll make you make a roll for it. But you start singing them. You sort of stand in front of them where the projector was, and you sort of put on a show here. And as Lorelei does that, Hunbald, you see that there is some paperwork here, and on specifically on this computer, not paperwork so much as what this is, and this is called Project Cognitive Correction Loop, and from the cursory glance of it, you can see that their goal is to fix deviant thinking patterns by repetitive sensory input and algorithmic conditioning. And I need you two to make me a Hogloss check. That is your unspent boxes in Harano and Hogloss. Roll them together.
Can anybody tell me how I got 3 successes off of 4 dice just now? Using those same dice, I got 0 successes on 10 dice.
That's happened to me before. That happened to me when we were playing Deadbeat. Twice.
Great.
So please give yourself a box of Hogloss.
Amazing.
You don't get free rage for this. This is a Hogloss check, not the other way around.
Yep. Yeah.
Lorelei.
5 successes.
You do not gain any Hogloss. And lastly, we come to Markus. Markus with his brutal failure. Markus doesn't know what any of this shit is. Markus doesn't care. Markus, you're looking at this clock that's counting down, and you just start knocking shit over. You just start taking their vials. You don't know what it's from. You don't know if it's from your daughter. You just start taking their shit, and you just start smashing it on the ground while the rest of your pack are busy investigating. You're pissed, and you're angry, and you want to get out of this room. And as you start knocking these papers over, you do come across one paper that you stop, you hold it in your hand before you keep going. And it's called Project Immunity. And you remember your sister telling you that Felicitas, for some reason you did not tell her, has a natural immunity to lycanthropy. The document is large, which is why you thought it would be really satisfying to throw it. You thought all these papers would go everywhere and make a really loud noise. But it documents her life from the age of 4, which is apparently when this began, till now. And you read the trials that she's gone through. They have harvested just about everything out of her body that they possibly could, and to keep her alive. They've tapped her spine 17 times in 8 years. And as you read through it, they keep mentioning this natural lycanthropy of where it came from. And they talk about you in it as well. They talk about how her father is a deviant, specifically a shape-shifting deviant. But eventually, when you come to the end of the document, there's something taped to the back of it, and it is the necklace that you gave Felicitas, with a very urgently typed document that their protocol, as it has been for the last 11 years or so, is no longer viable. That her harvesting needs to be sped up. And she is scheduled to be harvested today. So would you please make me a Hoglosk check?
Yeah. Do rage dice get added to this or
no? There's many, many other things in this room, including things about Project Chimera, Project Consensus Reclamation, which is the Shadowbane stuff. The Panopticon Ledger, which is actually pretty cool, but you guys didn't roll high enough.
Three successes.
3 successes. You do not gain a box of Hoglosk.
I would like to put this document in my maintenance uniform.
And you may increase your rage.
Back to 5. Great.
So, all of you, as the clock is ticking down, you have about 3 minutes left till whatever it is going to happen here.
They are harvesting Felicitas today. I'm wasting no more time. We find the scientist and we go get my child.
They have map of home.
And you hear Bitebreaker in all of your earpieces who have them go, map, someone take picture of map. We don't have phones anymore. You have to, someone trace map. Do something. I need that map.
Why can't Bitebreaker just hack into tablet?
If I could do that, if it was on the network, I would do it. But obviously, it's not on the network.
I'll do it. Christ.
If it's not on the network, can we just take the tablet?
You can.
Problem solved.
Don't lock it.
Hanbot is going to, and I wouldn't have done this unless but I rolled 0, so great, amazing. Is going to look at Lorelei and just, these ones will never be normal. They will never know their lives again. They're all tainted by all this Weaver's experiments. Their skin have gone gray and their hair falling, and that's the 2 of them there, but all of these tired, sleepless. Even if we release them, they will never be the same.
How many? You said 12. Lorelei will look at the room full of the sleeping people and say, how are we going to get them out if we even...
We're not.
We can get them out of this situation.
Right.
We can equip them with the tools that they need to fight their oppressors.
They will not fight. Not like this.
They
can't fight.
Brainwashed.
But we can give them peace.
Bitebreaker says, lock room. I will turn off ventilation. They will go to sleep. It is not exactly honorable or glorifying.
But it is wise.
Yes.
No, we have a responsibility for these people. Closing the door and letting them sleep like that is escaping the fact that we have already decided their fate. If it is not by our hands, then there is no honor.
I mean, it's up to you. I was just trying to help.
It Do they have medical bracelets on, like with their names on them, or like project IDs or anything like that?
No.
I'll just...
But I can't tell you what they do have unless you want to go investigate it yourself.
At that point, I will just say I'll have one hand on one of their necks and just look squarely at Lorelei.
If you have it on one of your necks, what's an awareness?
Okay. What's an awareness?
I was looking at Az because Az could maybe tell.
Timber wants to go in there and start looking at the gray people who keep saying the deviant word.
Order, yeah.
6 successes.
Yes.
With
6.
a crit.
You feel something in their neck, in the back. Something hard. Order is safety, deviation is error. That's what they keep saying.
I'll just kind of feel that one's neck.
Do you go in through skin?
Yeah, I will.
They don't make any noise. They don't make any reaction.
And then I'll when I do that and I just kind of try to take the thing out, I'll also just look towards Markus, like, do you see how far they've gone? And do I take something out? What do I take out?
You do. You take out what looks like an implant. Small implant.
Take it with us.
Does it have numbers on it? Does it have...
Yes, it does.
Yep.
This means nothing to me.
And I'll just kind of hand it over.
Elias, do you take it?
Anybody want to take it?
I'll take it.
And I'll just...
These are, regardless of whether they are or not, these are rats people, and I have responsibility. All of you do whatever you need to do, but I will lead them to rest.
Do you think we could find out who they were? Or is that just another vain hope, perhaps?
Bitebreaker responds, most of these people are probably taken vagrants from the street. Probably. There's no record of who these people are in their systems. But what you're holding in your hand, I think is a tracking device or something to keep track of them. But the employees here have something else similar. I saw it in the files I see them and then they get locked so fast. But neural implants, not in the back of the neck, but in the brain, in the squishy gray stuff in the head. There's the employees have some sort of obedience implant.
And then at that point, after that, I'll just look over to Lorelei one more time and just...
Pack leader, let me do this. Let me return them to the Umbra.
I will help you. And yeah, that is permission enough from Lorelei to do what to put them to rest.
How would you like to do that?
I have 5 strength and 5 brawl. I could probably just go and bane their ass, and then probably that would work. But I mean, whatever seems to be the easiest way, I probably just rear naked choke or something like that, or something.
It depends
like
on what you consider dignified. If you want to choke them out, if you want to snap their neck, if you want to just hold your hand in front of their nose and mouth,
I think
entirely up to you.
I think the quick and easy way is probably, or like not the easy, but the quick way is probably what Hanvald would see, like almost like wolf-like, just snapping their necks and making
Lorelei,
sure that
you assist.
Yes.
All right. And that is what you do. My question for Elias: do you take as much information out of this place as you possibly can before that clock counts down?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think that, like, while Elias is collecting things, Timber's trying to talk to Bitebreaker.
Through Elias's headset.
Location in brain. Timber has studied brain. Where?
I don't know. Medulla oblongata, because that's fun to say. How about that?
The we talked fun, stupid human words.
I saw a cartoon once where it said, "That's it. You've lost your brain privileges," and that's what this makes me think of.
Yes, something about the powerhouse of cell. Bitebreaker said again
That's
and again and
mitochondria
laughed.
is powerhouse of cell. That's wrong place. Wrong part of body.
Just in brain.
I can't know more than you. I am younger than you and just as wolf as you. So what is your excuse?
That is not what you said to Timber other day about more wolf. Pop.
Don't you have a? Don't you have
in
a?
both of my ears.
Don't you have a clock to watch?
Timber is watching clock, and Timber is going to find surgery.
So as Lorelei and Hunbald finish snapping the necks of these 6 people in this room, the clock hits 0, and as it does, doors from either side of this research wing swing open, and you see 4 people in lab coats enter in. They hear Timber yelling at Elias standing there. Michael, Hunbald, and Lorelei are sort of in the other room, and Markus is in that room as well. But they just walk in and they see you. Everyone roll me 1d10. I rolled a 1 for the scientists. That's pretty
Put
bad.
all my d10s away.
8. I got a 9.
9. 6. 4. Elias.
I put all my d10s away. Give me 1 second. 4.
Hunbald, you're the first to act. You hear them come in. You hear the doors open as you snap the last neck. You're quick. You're strong. What is it you like to do?
Oh, yeah, no. Hunbald was calm, no longer calm. Had to do some hard things, and is opening the door and immediately going for the first person. If they're in a lab
Going
coat,
for in what fashion? They're coming in
violently.
pairs of 2 from either side.
Yeah. The closer pair, I will go at them violently towards the closest one and making them a target.
Are you switching forms or are you staying in that form?
I am just staying in that form for now.
Okay, strength and brawl. Markus.
Same thing. Raging strike and getting the closest one.
So the opposite pair. Raging strike is a rage check, please. And you add your dots and glory to a strength and brawl attack.
Unfortunately, that is a success, so I'm still at 5 rage.
I'm sorry, I've never had this many 10s before. What happens when you have like? Is it comes in pairs, right? Like 2 and 4, and then another 2 is another 4. It's like that. That's
so it's 8.
Yeah, 8. Okay, so that's 12 successes on crit and crit
4,
and crit.
5, 6, 7, 8. I only rolled 8. Well, as you go to attack them, Hunbald, you see both of them immediately pull tranquilizer guns out at you. But you're quick enough with both of your hands and your whole body to knock the guns out in quick fashion, and to 8 to 12, 4, and to knock one of them out. You hit the other one sort of slides into the door where they just came from, but they're not knocked out. Markus.
9 successes critical.
Okay. One of them you knock out easily with Raging Strike. The other one, however, pulls out a tranquilizer dart, hits you with it. Timber.
So we have one that hit with the dart and one that didn't. The other 2 are taken care of, so there's how many remaining? I need to know for Spirit of the Fray.
There's one that Hunbald is fighting who is not knocked out, who's still up, and the 2 that Markus was fighting, one is knocked out and one is up with a gun out.
Okay, so I need to make 2 rage checks, right? One for... Yeah.
Let me check.
We'll see if I can't. I might have to
believe you
switch
need
to
be-
Glabro.
Let me check to see if you have to be in a form before we do this. Spirit of the Fray. You have to be in Krynos, Glabro, or Hispo.
I will be in Glabro.
That will take the scene. Make a rage check, please. You don't have rapid shift.
I don't. But I did fail I'm at 4.
Okay.
Rage.
Elias.
There are 2 that are just kind of unoccupied right now, correct?
Yes.
I would love to split my dice pool for Serpent's Coil and try to constrict both of them.
You need to be in Krynos, Glabro, or Hispo form, so you would have to use rapid shift.
I have as Gift Master as well for Hamid form.
Okay. So that's still a rage.
Success.
That's still a rage check and wits and wisdom.
Yeah, success
I
on
need
the
at
rage
least
check.
2 successes.
Okay, splitting my dice pool.
No, excuse me. I need 4 successes because they're mages.
Okay, this is gonna be rough, dog. All right,
They're not humans.
I said it, so I gotta do it anyway. We're so good at this. That is 4 exactly on both of those.
Okay.
I'm in ag willpower damage, by the way.
All right. So very easily you're able to hold these 2 people in place as Timber is shifting with your fog-like serpent, Lorelei.
Lorelei, did I see Markus get hit with
You
the
did.
shotgun?
You did.
Yeah, Lorelei, remembering her vision she had after the fight, she'll go pale and say, no, and she'll go and I will take the dart out of Markus.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's my action.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh, I'm up again?
my turn?
I was
No,
about to say, I thought.
These are the bad guys' turns.
Oh, got it.
That's what you mean.
Lorelei is right next to you now.
Mhm.
Dart. Dexterity and athletics. Or you can try and grapple him as well. Strength and brawl.
I would like to use my body to cover Lorelei's, and if I have to take no defense for that,
Strength and
I'll do
athletics.
3 successes on 4 rage dice.
Lorelei, what did you roll?
4 successes.
Perfect. So Markus uses his body to sort of try and block it, and the dart veers off, hits the wall. Now it's everyone's turns again. Hanbald.
Yeah, seeing this dart whiz by me, I'm just gonna hand into face, smash them into the wall,
Strength and brawl.
and just roll all of my dice again.
Markus.
With this guy already being restrained from Elias, I would like to pin his arms behind his back and hold him. I know he's already held still, but I want to hold him as an inactive combatant if I can.
Posure and athletics.
That was 9 successes.
Yeah, so you smash his head into oblivion. Timber, you've shifted into Glabro. You see Markus is attempting to hold this man, and everyone else is dead.
Well, we got 1 mage left alive. So
I rolled
So that's
teeth.
another maintenance jumpsuit ruined.
Yeah,
It's okay, there's lab coats now.
I rolled
there's lab
teeth.
coats now, and I can clean up the blood.
Okay,
So,
well, hang on. You might be needed. You can tell Markus is trying to restrain this person, but his rage is getting the better of him. And he's going to actually rip his arms off by accident.
I'm gonna get between Markus and this last one because we need to know where the surgery is taking place.
You need to roll me
because
strength and brawl to get Markus away from him. It has to be pretty high.
Lorelei is going to check. I want to actually pick up the syringe that I ripped out from Markus.
Yeah.
And look it over.
Yeah, looks like a regular tranquilizer dart. 9 successes. With 9 successes, yes, I'll allow you to get Markus away from him. But that means he'll no longer be restrained. You get Markus away from him, so that means he gets another turn. And we have in close range here Timber and Markus.
Timber's just telling Markus, need at least one to know where Lost Pup is. Just breathe. I'm not going anywhere. Just breathe.
Timber, Dex Athletics one more time. This might be it, Timber.
Yeah,
I rolled really high. This might be the one. This might be it. It's like what we talked about. This might be it.
It's like what we talked about. And oh wait, I have bonus dice for being in Glabro. Got bonus dice.
This might be it.
Got one success with teeth. I can re-roll 2 of these die.
Do you want to?
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's go down to 3 willpower.
I rolled 8 successes.
I want to talk about it. So 1 success with teeth.
Okay.
As
So
I'm
you
talking to Marcus.
Get Marcus off of this person, fling him to the side, fling Marcus over to the side, and this person raises their tranq gun and shoots you. All of you watch Timber shift down from Glabro to Hamid, and then from Hamid to Lupus, and begin freaking out. There's no recognition in their eyes of where they are or who any of you are. And they begin scurrying around this room trying to find some corner to hide in.
With a look of horror at that, I will go over to this person, knock the gun out of their hands by breaking their wrist, if I may.
Strength and brawl. Hunbald.
I'm shifting to Lupus. Seeing this.
Yeah, doesn't cost any rage.
Yeah.
You're not wearing a maintenance suit, so it's fine. Marcus.
I think for the first time in his life, Marcus completely freezes.
Yes. You go over, you at the very least, you don't break his wrist, but you at the very least pull his arm down hard enough to knock the gun out of his hand.
And I'll, holding his hand with one hand and raising the syringe with the other to his face, saying, "What is this? What did you do?"
He looks at you and he says, "I cured it."
I'm going to kill every one of you!
May increase your rage, Lorelei. And he says, "Not before we kill all of you."
I snap his neck.
Strength and brawl.
Sorry. I know we need people, but...
Hunbald, you've shifted into Lupus. What is it that you like to do?
There is still family connection, right? To Timber in that sense. I would like to just, as Lupus, knowing, spending that much time as a wolf, just be by Wolf Timber and try to calm her down.
Okay. Do you attempt to speak to her in the Garu tongue?
Yeah, I'm just... without saying anything. Because I don't think the Garu tongue would help is what I'm thinking. But it's just more so as a calming presence of another wolf, of someone that smells like family, hopefully. In some way.
For your clarification, Timber, the last thing you remember is being in that cage. You don't have any memory after that. So you don't know how you got here. Just seems like a bigger cage.
Bigger cage. Blood everywhere. There's that human smell. The people in the truck. There's another wolf. Is there a door?
There are doors, but they're closed.
It's bumping in to get her smell on whoever this other wolf is. And getting up on table, like scratching at the walls. There is only the panic of no pack and no familiar space, and that deep gnawing hunger because of such, like, we talked about it, shifting takes a lot of energy. So it's not knowing anything, and it's all metal Not that Timber knows what that is anymore.
But there seems to be fresh kill here.
And I think she grabs the arm and rips into it.
So Hanbold, with this reaction, you can tell that Timber isn't Timber anymore.
Yeah.
Timber is who Timber was before they were Garu.
I'll stay in Lupus form in this and just Garu tongue with everybody else.
I don't know if they have completely succeeded, but Timber is no longer Timber.
Would like to increase my rage.
Everyone may.
Yeah.
Including Markus.
Markus, you were not Lupus born, but you were also struck with the dart. How do you feel?
I'm fine.
Perhaps it is because it is potentially from... I will stay with Timber. She is kin.
It's because I'm made wrong.
Speculation doesn't fucking matter right now. We need to... And she'll look over at Timber in the corner. Stay on mission.
If you look at Timber, Timber snarls at you as she's ripping into this arm and consuming it.
We get her out.
Here, Bitebreaker, say, we can send people in. Finley and licks the wound. If you get her up to the lobby, we can grab her.
Well, I can do that. We can do that. There will be resistance, but we can do that. We
get Timber out. I'll get Feli.
You'll need help.
I don't need your help.
I'm not asking. I'm not telling you my help.
I have help, Hanbold.
Lorelei and Elias will be no use until they switch to Lupus form as well. They're better off helping you.
No, they're not. But that's for them to decide.
Hear a voice in your mind, Markus? I can save her.
I know. And I may yet require it of you.
Yeah, at the first thing I'll do is I'm going to grab another one of the bodies, specifically the one that I smashed the head in and stuff, and I'm just going to drag the body.
So the one that Timber ate the arm off of? Yep.
No, the other one.
Okay,
the other one that's dead, and I'm just going to drag it in front of Timber as well, as like kind of like here, finish this one off too, type of. And yeah, just once again without words, just very, very. I'm providing for you, and then I will at that point open a door if I can, just kind of push open a door towards where we would know, and I'll just look over at Lorelei and Elias and just,
I'm getting her out of the lobby. I don't care if we're risking other wolves, we're getting her out.
The minute the door opens, it's dropping the food and finding an exit. Using her nose to figure out where there's air.
If Timber kind of bolts out of the door, Lorelei will just say, Elias, go with Humboldt. I will go with Markus. Now!
I'm chasing after him. If I will say if I'm able, if you're allowing me to catch up, I'm just going to try to lead in some way, because Humboldt in wolf form is still much bigger. So
I will allow it. So, for my edification, Hanbold, Timber, and Elias are going to the lobby. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you'll be traversing many more stairwells that lead up into the lobby.
Yeah.
They don't let the maintenance use the elevator. Lorelei and Markus are going into the elevator with one of the key cards from these scientists. Is that correct?
Yes, and I'll fucking throw on a lab coat.
All right. Markus, do you do the same?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do Markus and Lorelei for just a minute before we get to that. Get into the elevator. You see the listing here. Where are you going? Now, you can go to the private floors, the hospital wing, as it's called, or you can go up to the penthouse. Or you can go also to the financier floors as well. Don't know who would have used those.
The mission is to the hospital wing.
Is that where you want to go, Markus?
Not yet.
What do you mean not yet? Where else are we going to go?
I can't let her see me like this. And Markus is fully boiling with rage. I'm at 6.
Mm-hmm. Please take a point of willpower damage.
Gorgon has made her demands. You should have gone with them.
Not leaving my pack brother behind.
Lorelei, I respect it. And you're here now. There's no undoing it. But this is a mistake. I am not like you.
That doesn't matter.
Crook Paul is right. I am wrong. I am of the Wyrm. I know what I am. And I've tried so hard to be better than that. And being better just cost me Timber.
That's not true. That's not your fault. None of this
This is my fault. If I would have killed him, he would not have had a hand to fire the gun.
doesn't mean you're wrong.
It does mean I'm wrong. I still hear him. Dark litany. When I dream, we talk. He started showing me places in the Umbra, cysts of corruption in the city. I've seen them walking past them. I just have no desire to reach out to them, but I know if I try a little harder, I can start to slip into them. I'm wrong, and you made a mistake coming with me. And the only thing I can do is get you out of here alive.
She says nothing for a pregnant pause. And before nodding slowly and saying, with your daughter.
That is when you hear the elevator coming down. Someone is coming to the floor where you are. Do you wait for it to open?
Yeah.
Or do you hide?
I'm ready for a fight.
The elevator swings open. And before it gets there, you hear someone inside yelling. You hear someone inside yelling saying, "Du hast mir versprochen, you have promised me that no more treatments, no more surgeries unless Mama is here. You promised me." You hear someone yelling, screaming, a young voice. And as the elevator doors open, you see that young girl, Felicitas, strapped to a gurney with 2 doctors next to her, and 1 doctor behind wheeling the gurney. And as they see the 2 of you, they stop. They say, was zum Teufel?
Ich bin der Teufel. And Markus will go to Krinos.
2 rage checks. Lorelei?
Lorelei will go to Glabro. Yeah, that's all I can do right now. I'll go to Glabro.
Rage check.
I failed both of them, so I'll go to 4.
Because you have to take a scene for yours. Well, both of them hold up strange devices. It almost looks like an old-timey horn that you would put to your ear when you were deaf 150 years ago. And they hold them out to you, pull them out of their pockets. And both of you stop shifting mid-shift and return to your human forms. Markus.
Raging strike and kill.
That is a rage check. Dexterity and glory. Lorelei.
I go for the gurney. I'm going to rip it out of the elevator.
All right. Strength and athletics, please.
10 successes critical.
10 successes. Yeah. One of these who's holding up this strange horn, you reach out with your obsidian claws and you take his arm entirely off. And with it, you also go through his chest down all the way to his hip and practically slice him in half. Lorelei.
6 successes critical.
Yeah. You rip the gurney away from the other two here. Get her away from them. Sort of pull it back into the hallway. Markus, I need a stamina and composure roll, please. Lorelei the same. Neither of you can shift still at the moment. One of them still has one of these devices.
6. It is a critical success, if that helps.
So is theirs.
Well, 5 successes critical.
Okay. So, both of you suddenly become extremely disoriented. You're not quite sure where they are. They seem to blur out, stretch out. There seems to be like 100 of them in every single direction. You can't tell from where it originates. Markus. But Lorelei, you have the gurney at the very least. You can feel it in your hand. It's tactile.
Fuck.
You could, and this is just an offer. You have Felicitas. She is out of the elevator and out of their grasp. You can make a mad dash to the lobby. I suggest you use the front door, was something someone said.
Yeah, can I try and, rip her off the gurney? And just run?
You probably would not take all of her with you if you did that. I think what you mean to say is, can I rip off the straps?
Sure.
Yes, that'll take an action for you to do so. And Lorelei can grab her, if that's how you'd like to do it. Or Lorelei can rip off the straps and you can grab her. How would you like to do that?
I would like to hold my child for the first time in my life, if that would be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very easily so. Lorelei, if you roll me a strength and brawl with at least 3 successes, I'll allow you to be strong enough to...
3 successes.
Exactly enough. All right. I need Markus and Lorelei. Dexterity and athletics. Markus with a 1 dice penalty. Because you have an extra person in your arms.
6 successes critical.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I only rolled 5. So both of you are able to run, and you begin running up the stairs into the lobby. And as you do so, Hanvald, Elias, and Timber, you run into them. But the problem is they are surrounded at the moment from several people up on the mezzanine. Surrounded is maybe the wrong word. They are up on the mezzanine. There are several people with sniper rifles and multiple lasers on every sniper rifle pointed directly at them. They haven't shot yet, and the doors to the lobby have been shut down with iron bars. And as you arrive, you hear a voice that says, "Well, Markus, it only took you 15 years to figure it out. Better late than never. Better spät als nie, as they say." It is the voice of Bettina standing up here on this mezzanine.
It's been a long time, Betty.
You have no right to take her.
I have no right. Sure. You had no right to allow April to do what she did to her. So where do we stand? You and I.
Your daughter is going to save the world of deviance. You should be proud.
No. She is not. I've been shot with, 2 of those darts now? I'm fine. You failed, Bettina. April failed.
Timber, what do you think you're doing in this moment?
There's so many humans. Can I smell where there's fresh air?
Through the bars. Beyond the
I
glass
think
doors that you can't reach.
Timber starts to scratch and howl.
And Bettina says, "Oh yes, what a failure. I don't think you brought them in that way."
You won't leave this place the way you entered either.
Elias, Hunbald, and Lorelei, all of a sudden you hear Bitebreaker frantically trying to get in touch with you on the earpiece, saying, "Get away from the door, get away from the door, get away from the door, the lobby door, get away from the door."
Is there a way to try to grab Timber?
Who wants to try? Well,
I will.
Hunbald's in Lupus form.
Yeah.
Elias is in Homid form, and you're in Homid form. So who would like to grab Timber?
I would.
You're in Lupus form.
Yeah.
Just scruff
Laid up,
Timber and just
You just scruff
Yeah.
Timber?
Yeah.
Okay. Scruff Timber. As soon as you scruff Timber, you barely get Timber out of the way before a van crashes through these bars, bends them, and breaks the window. And the windshield is totally smashed, and you see Finley Moorwalker slide down the hood with a shotgun. And he says, "Fucking run!"
If there is a gap that's wide enough for me to also pull Timber out of the place after the van crashes through, I will do so immediately after.
Yeah, you can try and get Timber through the windshield. Strength and athletics. With a 2 dice penalty, please. Anyone else try and leave?
Lorelei, seeing the only opportunity we have to get Timber out, will say, yell at Elias to help Humboldt if he needs it, and start to make for the door or the opening and look back at Markus, see what he's doing.
Okay. I have a very brief technical question.
Mm-hmm.
You said I got stopped mid-shift.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I made it to Galambro or not?
No. Lorelei didn't make it to Galabro.
I got 6, by the way.
Okay, you can easily pull Timber through. Felicitas is wiggling and struggling, and she's calling out for her mother. She's trying to get out of your arms. She doesn't know who you are.
He'll just hold on to her and send one more backwards look towards Bettina. He's sacrificing his vengeance here. And that will come in time.
Finley goes up to you, Elias, and he starts shooting off the shotgun, and he says, "Bring the building down. Dumbass, what are you waiting for?" And you see that he gets hit with several darts as he's standing there.
Does he have any does it look like he has any adverse effects?
He's not in any form right now. He is just, he has a combat shotgun, and he is just wildly spraying it all over the place. He's spraying and spraying it. You don't think that he's planning on living through this.
Fuck it, dude. For Gaia. I will whisper to Statation saying, Let's do our work.
If you make me your highest level of renown and either technology or occult, whichever's higher for you, I'll see if he can cause a surge in the server room and bring the building down from within.
Not to steal my pack brother's lightning or thunder or anything, but can I help with this, with spirit summoning and my high occult?
I'll allow you to assist with, since you are a Theurge and are used to community, I'll allow you to assist with a extra dot in occult. Hunbald has timber and Bitebreaker's in the back here with Licks the Wound. They were in the car and they say, go, go, go. They kick open the back door.
Timber makes a break for it.
Yes, and some of these SWAT members start going after you and start shooting at you. Now, not Timber, Hunbald, and Markus. They're shooting with bullets this time. I need both of you to make dexterity and athletics rolls. Markus, 1 dice penalty. Hunbald, 2 dice penalty. They are shooting at you with their scopes through the windshield. Into the street, through the windows. You hear smashing windows inside of Wayne Enterprises.
Bullets I can take. Maybe.
Yeah. Timber and Felicitas, not so much.
Yeah.
Oh, and I rolled good, too. I rolled really... Why? We don't want that kind of roll for this.
That sucks. Oh, that is 4 on a crit.
I can't hurt an animal. It goes. That's why I'm hesitating. I can't hurt an animal, which Timber is technically 1. So actually, Hunbald, make that 2 points of aggravated damage.
Yeah, I was about to say. I
can't do it. I tried to overcome it, and I can't do it. I was
still like trying to control Timber in some way as like the big wolf. So I would be the positioning would still be that I'm in the way. So I'll take
Markus. 2 points of aggravated damage as your shoulder gets hit, and as it goes through your shoulder, it goes through the wrist and hand of your daughter.
Pressure on the wound.
She screams out. Elias.
6 successes.
6 successes. All of you hear powerful rumbling underneath the earth, and almost like a deep breath from Statish before you hear the explosion. Finley looks back at you one more time, Elias, and he screams, "For Gaia!" And he races at one of these SWAT teams, and he's out of bullets at this point, and he starts beating them with the back of his gun, with the butt of his gun, and you realize he can't shift, obviously, with these darts in him, and he's been shot several times. He's bleeding quite profusely, these bullets. You know you have to get out of here before this building starts coming down or starts being demolished. My final question before we end the session is, those of you who can run, where are you going?
Pinecones needs to know what happened to Timber.
That is where we are going to end this session. Also, Luna was wearing a Sailor Moon shirt the whole time.
I saw.
Episode 6, Season 2, Episode 6, my god. Whisper to a Scream for this evening. Thank you, everyone.